The one thing that I think that I can share here today is the fact that when we look at entries, naturally we look at the way when we look at things, and we need to be able to force ourselves to actually take out our usual self and try to understand why such entry is worth winning, because sometimes we are not the target audience. It's other people who is the target audience, and culture also plays a very big role on it, because every country's culture is different, so you judge based on that as well. I mean, naturally. So again, you gotta learn not to do that and understand the culture of the one that puts the entry in rather than our culture. So the debate and discussion are quite strong, and there was even a heated moment, and just to decide whether an entry is worth of a gold or a silver or a bronze, right? Because people's level of worthiness is quite different, again based on characters and cultures and where they come from. And culture is a very big influence of it, because if you're talking to a person from Indonesia, you're talking from a person from China or even Japan, right? Entries from Japan is always like one of those innovative entries that you would know that will never work in another market, but in Japan it works wonderfully. And it's hard to relate to that because you're not from that background. So the heated moment comes when you have this knowledge of in my country this is what happened, in the other country that's what happened. So culture is can be a double-edged sword, if I could say. And so it is important, when I think that if you have a group of juries, it has to be a complete mix. It can't be several from the same country and several. It has to be individually presented, because Asia or Southeast Asia, other people like to think Asia is Asia, but each country within the Asian region are also different. So you can't have one person representing Asia. I think that would be not going to be a very productive jurying process. Each country and each person has to be there to get an equal balance, because we can't help ourselves. Culture is culture. We live by it.